We are often told that second chances do not exist, or at least are very rare to come by. Not only is this sentiment untrue, but it is also dangerous in that it actually discourages people from getting back on their feet after being knocked down and trying again. If you wrote your matric exams and failed or did not acquire the marks that you needed to gain entry into a university or higher learning institution, it is not the end of the road for you. Now more than ever, you have a chance to affirm to the world and yourself what you are truly capable of. And for that, let's welcome Vimala Ariyan. She's the CEO of Star Schools to help us understand what options do matric learners have if they do not get the results they'd hope for, and what is also available to them in reaching that goal and rewrite their matric. Vimala, thank you so much for your time. Compliments. So it's back to school time for most, but some would like to improve their previous marks in order to be in a better position either to study for their preferred field of choice. And we know that entry requirements are often unattainable at first try. So let's talk about some of the key benefits of rewriting your matric and how it can actually contribute to long-term success.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. So absolutely, there are benefits, and we find that most students actually don't consider the opportunity of a second attempt. The benefits are extensive. I mean, we all have dreams, we have aspirations for the future. And when we start that matric year, we, already have this vision of where we want to go. Unfortunately, sometimes the results are not what we expect. As a result, university points or point systems cannot be met for certain qualifications, and students don't get accepted. However, the matric rewrite, the Star Schools matric rewrite program allows you to the opportunity of a second attempt. And sometimes it's one step back, for taking 10 steps forward. And that's basically what an opportunity the matric rewrite would give you.
Mm-hmm. I mean, besides better entry for high learning, Vimala, I mean, what are some of the other reasons and circumstances that some students will actually seek to rewrite or better their matric results? I know grief or loss of a parent can actually affect one largely, especially when doing matric, but there are also depressed or mentally challenged students as well as those pregnant girls that we also need to take into account.
Absolutely. It could be anything. Anything could come in the way during the matric year. It's a very pressurizing year. It could be even just anxiety throughout the year. And accommodation for that sometimes cannot be met due to the very rigid and stringent systems that we have. However, here is a chance now to actually reattempt that year. And students should realize it's not the end of the world. And the marks that are, that you get, and I can see the videos that you've got on, the marks that you get are not sometimes the ones that you want. But yeah, it could be a problematic year just by any kind of disastrous event that one encounters.
And of course, you don't ask for any of these reasons when they come to your schools. How do you then support these students, Vimala, in upgrading their marks? And what other resources are made available to help them succeed? And what also are the terms as well as conditions for one to join?
Okay, at Star Schools, we have a very fantastic team. We've got a team of academic specialists, basically, and our teachers are very equipped in all areas to actually handle these, second chance students. The requirements would be based on the marks that they've achieved. We would like to review those marks so we know exactly where the weaknesses are. And based on that, we then accept the students and we put them on the program.
Mm-hmm. And
so it's important to note that...
Yes, go ahead.
Sorry?
Yes, go ahead, Vimala.
I said just important to note that you want to see the NSC results from the department before we do the enrollment.
Oh, absolutely. And can you share
It's one
any
of the
success
requirements.
stories? Absolutely. Can you share any success stories from previous students who have rewritten their matric and achieved their desired results?
Absolutely. Some of the Star Schools alumni have had students who had no opportunity to go into to go into university at all. And after the second attempt, we have many doctors out there. We have many accountants, lawyers, engineers. So there's quite a few. In fact, last year, one of our students came out second in the province. So there's a lot of opportunity with a second attempt, and people should not look look away from this opportunity. Many, success stories out there from the Star Schools alumni that are making quite an impact in the country.
And when do you start accepting those students who are in a dire need of a second chance, Vimala?
Okay, our registrations have been open from late last year, and now for the new lot that's coming in, we are open already. The team is waiting, and we already have students enrolling. Hence, I urge people to actually attempt to go in and do the registration because seats are limited. And the closing date will be the 14th of March.
All right. Thank you so much for that update. That was Vimala Ariyan there. She's the CEO of Star Schools, talking about second chances where you can actually go and rewrite your matric and attain that better mark in order to get a better entry into university to study for the field of your choice.